And then at the bottom of the round, we'll just do the civilians. Okay. Fast. All right. So first up is the tan t-shirt kobolds. They're going to move. They move. So that one's going to move in and at her.
And as I whisper, I'm going to say, I'm going to give 5 gold to anyone who can find the kobold beating that drum and bringing me his head.
That's not real music.
Oh, sorry. Shameless Game of Thrones reference.
One more thing here.
I swear the system's nice to use once you get used.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like I've just barely started using it.
It's all gravy, man.
Her. Hits the woman with the spear, and it comes under her shield. She isn't prepared for the height, and hits her in the side, and you can drop to one knee.
Oh no!
And which one was it? The one just to the bottom right of her?
Yes. One is going to move in as well. And I'm sure there's a way to actually show the path and track it and everything, but he's going to attack as well. I just dropped my dice. Get it before the dog does. Right. So this last one, yeah, he's gonna move in as well. The good thing that they don't notice you.
Yeah.
Dang it. I'm not going to be able to get close.
But he misses as well. She's able to fend off the other 2 attacks.
Good job, woman.
Well met.
Actually does notice you guys.
Use your shield, lady. Ah.
And he is going to hurl a... He's going to pull out his sling and try and throw a rock at Lunera. And it is... in. So it's a 13 against your armor class. That's a miss as well, as she raises one of her maces up and does that cool, like, block it thing.
Quitting!
Smacks it away. Yeah.
Parry!
Can I taunt them?
Sure.
Haha, you missed.
It's not
The
the best
other
you
hand
got.
hears your taunt and turns around.
Oh, crap.
Oh no!
You had the chance.
And he's gonna try. And that is a 10 versus armor class, so that one also pings off. Just batter up both of those. Brings up... Sarah, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Just gonna bite his legs off.
All right, so more movement there, so you'll be able to reach this guy. I'll go ahead and move you up, and then go ahead and roll your attack. So you get 2 on the first one, and add your strength and proficiency bonus. Is that right? It's been a little bit since I've done 50.
Correct.
Okay, so you'll add your. It'll be your attack bonus. It'll be listed in there. Weapon section in that kind of middle part.
So the attack bonus is for the attacking part, and then your strength bonus.
Okay, so the proficiency bonus is all that matters for the attacking part.
Right. So proficiency will give you the +2. Or whatever.
So you have to roll your attack first to see if it hits, and then roll and add that proficiency. Where it says mace, just that attack bonus. So 10 total. And make sure you write them out too, so everybody else knows. And that is going to miss the kobold with your primary attack, but you do have your. So you can go ahead and roll. Okay, so you come in and you kind of bring both of your maces together, and he just ducks underneath them, and they just kind of make that cool metal clapping sound.
Ba-ding, ba-ding.
It would actually be a 6, by the way. You forgot to add your bonus in there, but that's still. Next is Tacker.
Alright, I am going to. Well, let's move up here, and then. 60. Alright, so I'm gonna go cast a Sacred Flame on this back one here.
Okay.
So that is going to be a. Alright, so it's a Dexterity saving throw against. Saving throw is a spell saving DC 13.
Dex against a DC.
So, yeah, they need a saving throw Dex.
Yep. He an 8.
Alright. So that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Now, tell me if this comes through.
It does.
Okay, perfect.
Woohoo!
I raise my Bonefish charm and I cant the Umberly, bring down the rain, and of course fire comes down from that phrase.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and it. Yeah, kobold alive.
Alright. Umberly, I hope you are pleased. My first sacrifice of the night.
Which got rid of the. Okay, hang on, I gotta add this guy.
Well, you think that was cool. Just wait till it's my turn.
Raindrops. Just letting you know that you did good, kid.
Thank you, my lady.
Next up is this other guy who just saw his friend get incinerated. So he's gonna, let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna run to you, but he's gonna get an attack of opportunity from Lunera, isn't that right?
That should be correct. He's going right by her.
Let's see. So Casey, go ahead and make an attack. We'll stop him here for now.
We have to help her, Lunera.
That's a 16 total.
One coming right by ya.
Go ahead and roll damage. Yes. It's just one. She does 3 damage to the kobold.
Woo!
gives it a good ringing, so it kind of stumbles the last few steps up to you. But that's going to be its entire turn.
Nice. Reaction.
Okay, and then it is.
What the what?
Oh, it is her turn. The woman, the commoner woman,
Here we go.
and she's gonna. Yep. Little kobold with her spear. She's going to hit it. I need a d6, please. And she's going to deal 3 damage to it. And then gets back into a defensive position. And then it is Osseo. It is your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast a firebolt on this.
If
On
you
this
click and
attacker?
hold it, it will.
That guy. So let's see.
Okay, go ahead. And it's is that a attack roll or is that a save?
It's an attack roll.
Okay.
D10. Oops, I forgot to add 5. So that should be 13.
Okay, 13 will.
Sorry, you cut out. Do I hit him?
Yeah, sorry, it hits.
Okay. And then
It will.
That's a 1d10 for damage. Okay. Seven.
Is enough to incinerate him as well.
Ah!
Boy, that was
There's just
hot.
fire everywhere.
My goodness.
Got that fire burning on the dance floor.
You looked a little further away, but there's 2 of you, so I can't really tell where you actually are.
Exactly how many are these on the battlefield? Looks like 100.
All right, Brom, it is your turn.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Actually, sorry. Actually, you wanna
Oh.
move?
Oh, yes, I do want to move.
Speed should be 30 if you're a human and not
Yeah,
wearing heavy armor.
Right here. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Turn.
I would like to let me think about this. I would like to try and run up to this kobold here.
Okay.
And
There's enough of a path that you can get by that.
Okay. Okay. So I run up to him and I stop and I get his attention and I like take my fingers and I'm looking in my eyes and at his eyes and his eyes and then I cast Vicious Mockery. I'm going to hold off what I say until I roll because I'm not sure how that'll go. All right, that is a 1d4 psychic, but it's 20 for hit. And with those this is a really dumb question. When I'm casting, it's plus the spell casting modifier, right?
Yeah, if you're
Which is 2 right
if
now.
you're
Okay.
casting spell, it's your spell casting modifier, which should be your bonus.
For the attack bonus, or I'm sorry, for the attack, or is that just for the damage?
That should be for attack. I don't think the spells have like a damage bonus to them usually.
Okay. Well, that's just regular 1d20, and then I'm going to do the 1d4 psychic damage.
That will hit him, unless Vicious Mockery is a resistance one. I can't remember.
I'll look at it.
I know.
It says, string of insults, you do not need to understand you. It must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4.
Well,
And-
it's going to save then.
Okay. Rats. I was gonna be like, hey, lizard lips. Listen here. That my friend right there. If you're really... And then I just kind of realize that it's not really working and shift awkwardly in my boots. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Did the kobold make the saving throw? 'Cause it
About to say that. So yeah. So you don't think it works, and then all of a sudden he just like
Wisdom, it
in
looks
that kinda
wisdom
anime
12.
style with the blood coming out of the nose.
Ah!
So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so it's a /1, roll 1d4.
Yep. KT, do you know if
2.
it adds his his spell casting bonus to that, like his charisma?
I'm honestly not sure.
For now, let's leave it off, and I'll look it in the book real quick.
Okay. All right. So how much was that? 2.
2.
Okay.
And then it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Yep.
Next.
Disadvantage on next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
We'll just put that little circle above it just in case. And then last but not least is this this guy right here. Confused, and he shifts, trying to decide which group to go for. And he sees the wizard.
Oh, crap.
So he's gonna come up and try and stab you with a dagger. And I'm sure he says something cool. But it's in Draconic, so you can't really tell.
I speak Draconic, actually.
Goes something cool. That is 6 total against your armor class.
My armor class is 11.
All right, so yep, you're able to kind of you sway out of the way drunken master style. All right, and that brings us. So we'll say that. Well, first we got to do the civilians, who are continuing to try and run, and they're gonna make it. Because it looks like the man is injured. He is limping. Okay, next, back up to the top of the round here is the 3 gray kobolds. Are just going to make attacks, and they all have advantage on these attacks. I just need 2. That's what advantage is. So, sorry, I stole your dice. That first one is 2 20s. So, yeah, the first one actually, and clubs are right in the shoulder, and you can hear it from here. You can hear it crack, and she just drops.
Miss, we're coming. We'll be there soon. A few more to dispatch here.
Just hold your ground. And then the other 2.
So she just knocked out at this point, unconscious.
To the ground unconscious. You can't tell if she's dead or not.
Okay.
And yeah. Are both charging towards, and they are going to. The first one's going to attack the child.
Not little Timmy.
Surprisingly, he misses. The child probably stumbles. Yeah, there's 3 of them right there.
Timothy,
Those 3 are children. 3 in the red.
you can do it, Timmy. You can do it. Use your peg leg. Hit him with it.
And the other one, well, actually, let's see if he hits. Other one will hit, and we'll roll damage here. All right, so he hits him with his club, and he goes unconscious as well. And the guy falls down, and the children scream, and there's panic everywhere. So use that one.
Jimmy and Timmy are down, guys.
Okay. And then this kobold, right here, is gonna move to Braum, and he'll say, "You don't talk to my friend like that." Advantage on this attack as well because he's next to a buddy.
No idea what you said, my kobold friend, but you're going down.
And
And
it might be you that's going down. You got a 12 versus your AC.
Oh no! Yeah, let's just say my AC is 13.
Casey, just so I don't have to keep rolling. All right. That's gonna be 4 damage.
4 damage? Okay.
All right, and then this guy right here, he gets disadvantage, but he gets advantage for being next to his friend. But we're just gonna cancel that out for the disadvantage
Sounds good.
as he tries to hit Lunera. An 11. Okay, that's a miss. Alrighty. So yeah, he brings down his club, and you kind of do that cool like cross your maces thing and deflect it and knock him away. And then it is your turn. That was the disadvantage symbol. We'll get rid of that. Do you want to get on voice chat? You don't have to type.
We want to avoid that.
Want to hear the guttural exclamations of our resident dual wielder as she takes off the head of the kobold.
Yeah.
I'd do it Xena Warrior Princess style. Ah-la-la-la-la-la-la, whoosh. More work? Okay.
You gotta unmute your sound on Discord before they can actually hear you.
I would like to rage.
You might need to restart Discord. So just like close out of it and come back into it.
Perfect. It looks like you're still muted. Either it didn't recognize your mic or down in the bottom left.
And she tried to click the mute button. What comes up when you click that mute button?
If you click it and it doesn't work, then it's probably your device. You just gotta check your mic device. Just hit the little cog icon.
Give me just a moment then.
Cursed kobold, I don't know that. Ashio, do you know what they said?
They're too far away, and I'm too drunk to really hear them.
Lord.
I'm on all this chaos. I can't hear anything.
You don't know help. Just
It
kidding.
sounded like he said, but
Well,
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Even if I could hear, I don't understand what they say. Goblin.
Onward, spare no one. If you ever played Baldur's Gate on the PC, that's what the Hobgoblin used to say.
I have it. I have the Enhanced Edition for Steam.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to, but
It's grand.
if you want a good successor to those type of games, Divinity Original Sins.
Yeah. Divinity 2.
I haven't gotten that one yet. but-
Sacred Gold's another one. It's on the same vein, except they have like different Valkyries and stuff. And I triple checked real quick to make sure that the microphone was not muted on the server side, so you should be good. It's something client side. When in doubt, the desktop client works better than the web client usually. So tell me, Andrew, what is it that you have in that flask there?
I honestly can't remember if this is vodka or water. Tastes about
Fair
the
enough.
same these days.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hopefully to share a tankard of ale before this is over.
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna have to do a little bit like going into the back of the computer, so
Okay,
we'll do that when it's not her turn.
no problem.
So you're just gonna hit this kobold right here, correct? Okay. So go ahead and roll your first attack. $18 total. That's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Five damage. Okay, so you after you deflect the blow, you knock the club away, and you just bring one of your maces down on his head. He topples to the ground. So let's make sure that. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, and then.
Say what I tell you. I told you she was going to take you out. I pity the fool.
Want to move? Right around there. Okay. Where the other one was scorched to death? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. And that's your turn. So if you want to go ahead and start working on your mic, we will get to Tacker.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead from here, just where I'm at. I'm gonna go cast Fog Cloud right in the midst of all these people here.
And what is the aura?
Yep, one second here. It is a 20-foot radius of very dense fog. So, I was measuring it earlier, so it's about 5 squares across and 4 down. So I'm gonna obscure it like right around there-ish. That's where I'm
Okay.
gonna cast it.
So let's go ahead and make a.
Oh, before I do that, what's the how much is the wind blowing right now?
It doesn't look to be blowing too bad. Like you're looking over at the fires and they're just kind of swaying a little bit, but
Okay.
it's not blowing.
Licking the bodies of the dead, burning them to cinders.
Of it total.
Sorry, what?
What is the? Sorry, what's the radius of the fog, the cloud again?
20 feet.
5 feet across and then 4 blocks down. Or
Okay.
5 blocks across, 4 blocks down.
Try hitting that off. Yep. You are unmuted. It allowed you to unmute. Okay. Check here to make sure that the device is active then. Okay. So right about there works. Let's see. Delete your mark because that's the aura right there. And that just does advantage, right? Or disadvantage?
It doesn't actually say what it does. It just
Okay.
it just says it's
One of those ones.
heavily
Vision obstruction.
area. So I'm just
All right,
trying
yeah,
to
I think actually
hide the
heavily
people
obscured.
around here,
Right.
so.
So these kids are screaming as the kobolds are coming at them, and all of a sudden this giant fog cloud appears around them. Let's see. I think heavily obscured actually makes it. It's like total concealment. So, like a. I'm not exactly sure what the bonus is for that, but.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and move up here. And that's it.
Alrighty. It is. Oh, she's dying, so she's got to make her. Which she does. She does fine. Okay. She still looks. No more hurt.
That's good.
And-
That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Try closing it a bit and coming back in again. just
firebolt
one
again.
Okay. So you will provoke an attack of opportunity for being in melee range. Isn't that right?
Sounds about right.
Or is that just... Yeah, okay. Again, I'm more familiar with 4th edition, so I might be asking questions.
It's perfect.
So
what does
what you
that
can
mean
do
for me?
is, in order to back away, you need to take a cautious step backwards, which is just a 5-foot step, I believe, in this.
So there's no way to move away without disadvantage unless you're disengaging, and that would be your action.
Engage is a full action, yeah. So you can firebolt him in the face, but he's going to get another attack in on you, or you can
back away, and he gets an attack, and you can do it without.
That's okay. I'm gonna just attack him anyways and have faith that my spell is strong.
Dump your tankard on his head and set him on fire.
So I got a 13.
Sweet.
Do I hit?
If it's doing a disadvantage, you gotta roll one more time.
And take the lower of the two.
Okay, so
Oh, nice. Well, that's not rigged. Good job.
So what was the final total again?
13 either way.
13. Okay, perfect. We're going to hit him. Go ahead and roll damage while he rolls his attack against you.
6.
Okay. So his attack is of 21 to hit you.
Was that with your spell modifier, SEO?
Oh, let's see. No, sorry, it's not. I forgot. There's 5 with my spell modifier. Oh, that's a lot higher.
You said 6 damage?
6 plus 5, so it's 11 actually, with his spell modifier.
He is gone. So you actually just point your staff down and blast him away right before he can get an attack in on you.
I look over my shoulder gleefully and give him a thumbs up. Good job.
I give you like a peace sign, but I think I'm giving you a thumbs up.
Whatever. What's wrong with this man?
Like, does the headset itself turn on? Technical difficulties.
It's all gravy.
Something.
Hey,
It-
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard you. SEO, you can also move if you'd like. I think.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What's your 30 feet?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, Casey, go to your settings. The cog in the bottom left. We're going to turn you down on your sensitivity. And click voice. Something really quick. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's actually probably coming from my mic.
Oh.
Doesn't look
Rats.
like it's recognizing it. Okay, we'll have to work on that a little bit here.
Talk
Okay.
close.
Yeah, just kind of whisper.
Whisper in his ears.
All right, Brahm, it is your turn.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna lean over, just not as an action, but just talking or interaction. Say, Tacker, do you by chance know any healing arts?
I definitely have some spells prepared if we need them.
Okay, perfect. All right, and then I take out my rapier and I stab the guy in front of me.
Well, not for them, I don't.
Hey, go ahead and roll your attack.
Well, tonight's not going very well.
Is that with your proficiency bonus?
Do I have a proficiency bonus with a rapier?
Are you proficient with?
Let me see.
Or
Double checking. 1 sec. Advantage, saving throws, rapier. Proficient. Yes, I am proficient. So that means +2 for damage and then +4 to hit. So 6, 10.
Would be +2 to hit. So plus your +4 bonus there.
Which,
So
okay. I must be looking at the wrong one. I'm just looking at the D&D Beyond. It was saying to
Your
hit 4.
attack roll gets the ability modifier and the proficiency bonus, actually. Your proficiency bonus plus, I think, rapiers can be dex.
Okay, so that's dexterity, which is +4 for saving, +2 to mod. So it's +2 to my to the hit, correct?
correct.
So 7, 6, 7, 8. That'd be 8.
8. That is not going to hit, so he nimbly dodges out of the way of your rapier strike.
Cursed lizard lips.
This guy has no lips. His name is No Lips.
Razor face. Taser face. Yeah, that's what it is.
An enemy. All right, then that brings us up to the top of the round here. Actually, at the bottom of the round, these continuing to run, except for this one stays to try and help her dad up.
Daddy, you can't die here. I need you.
Is gonna make a wild swing in the fog cloud. So actually gets disadvantage on that. He misses the child.
Oof.
So you think.
Oof.
And then this guy is out of the cloud after the kids, but because he has to run over the body and he kind of stumbles, he'll only make it out of the cloud itself. And he's coughing, of course, because it's a mustard gas cloud. Why not?
Sweet.
And then this one is going to turn around and he's going to charge this way out of the cloud because he heard commotion, and he's going to run right into Lunira, ready forward. So that's pretty much going to be wild swing. A 19 versus your armor class. Yeah, so that means it hits and then he rolls damage for it. Yeah, okay. So it's not just going to be -3. It's going to be whatever I roll here. 5 damage. So you take 5 damage. Okay. So just mark that wherever you can. There. I wouldn't mark it actually in your hit points. I would just, there should be like a temporary field, or pull up a notepad and write it down. Okay, so he comes out and his dagger is just basically out in front of him, and he still manages to stab it into Lunira's side, probably because she wasn't expecting a screaming kobold to come out of the cloud.
A javelin. Damn you, teddy bear.
Pin cushion. I heard part of it. Get him!
He is going to take a swing at Brom,
Oh my.
and he gets Tracy.
My AC is 13.
He dodge out of the way, and he goes, "How dare you bring up?" This is Lunira's turn. Yeah, play with your headphone line a little bit later. Roll your attack. Oh, that stabbed you. He's the one closest to you. Next attack again. So 22, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And you add your strength. Or it should have right next to the mace. It should plus. So 4. So that's enough, and you knock him back into the fog cloud, but you believe that he's dead.
Not that. I believe
Do it.
I believe.
Move as well. Are you moving into the fog cloud? I don't think the fog cloud. The fog cloud.
The vodka cloud.
That's correct. The fog cloud.
The vodka cloud.
I will
Asio runs straight in. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
So are you gonna run to the fog? Jeez, I can't even say it right now.
vodka cloud.
Okay, so you can make it to either of these two spaces. Right. The space on the right. Okay. Right into the heart of the fog. There's something. It's a tiefling. And then it is Trekker's turn. Or sorry, Tacker.
All right, I'm gonna
Save me, Tacker. Save me.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up right here next to the guy. I'm gonna go smash my warhammer. Attempt to smash with my warhammer here. So it's a
947.
strength force. Oh come on! Oh no, it's pressing. All right, 11. I was really worried.
11. Will miss.
Miss. All right. As I'm doing that, can I go keep running past?
Let's see. Yeah, sure. I'll let you go past.
Okay.
You're, yeah, and he's so caught off guard, he doesn't even take his attack of opportunity.
All right. I'm coming up for
Try,
you guys.
try again, Kinsey.
Gosh dang, man. This kobold won't stop me. Maybe I should charm him. Hey there, lizard lips. How's it going?
Charmed.
Charm. You're
Charm.
You are charming.
Charm, charm.
This sort of thing. You know, you guys have lived underground for so long. That's what we consider beauty.
Well, you take what you can get. Am I right? No.
I'm just gonna stick with the firebolt. I'm gonna go for this guy right next to. There we go.
It only works if you're on the pointer.
Ah, 24.
Nicely done. Okay, and
Whew.
roll damage.
Forgetting your
Yes. 11.
You obliterate him. All that's
Holy
left are
crap.
No lips.
That's what you get, no lips. Mess with
No,
the
he's just
gleeman, you get the horns.
Now Brahm owes me a song of make me look good.
You got it, Ashio. Tonight when we're drinking.
As you stumble over and fall into a pile of cow dung. Like to move, or are you good where you are?
I'm actually gonna stay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Healing Word on this lady. And as I do so, I'm going to use my bard song and be like, don't stop believing. Know that feeling. Street fights. People were. And then my voice cracks. And then I think that's a 1d4. Spell modifier. So healing word is 1d4 plus 2. So do I roll it, or does the person that's taking it roll it? There you go.
You rolling it's the way to do it.
Perfect. There's 6.
So you hear that same kind of cracking, but in reverse. As your song goes through her. I believe I have a music spell,
Cha-ching.
and her eyes slowly flutter open, and she.
I give her a wink. Dink.
You can't see in the fog cloud, but I'm
Oh, dang it! She's in the fog cloud.
You actually see us there. On your screen for the DM, is this showing actually a radius in that one square you set up?
Oh, yeah.
Because it only shows
It's
us
not
one
showing up for you.
square.
Let me,
I think if you double click on it, you can. It's on that one tab. You can permissions. Yeah, there you go.
there we go.
Perfect.
Sorry. that would probably be why you were like, why a freaking circle?
So on that,
It's
I may have misspoken because I have to see her to be able to cast that spell. So I might have to pull that back. Poop.
We'll not worry about it because I messed up.
Okay.
Top of the
It
round,
counts,
we have Kobold. Have him roll his perception. Charging. Yeah, he's gonna hear it. Turn around and he'll take a step forward and make a wild swing. Is a 14 versus AC Casey, which I don't believe is enough. AC, or well, your armor class, which is 16, right? Okay. All right. Yep. So he misses. Oh, the children. Someone, please think of that. Forgot that they could run. This other kobold is going to run up and he's going to attack that child. Left.
Oh gosh,
Right.
I forgot about the one clear over there.
Critically fails, so he stumbles over a rock in the road, and let's see if he ends up hurting himself. Yeah, he's gonna stab his own shoulder. And then it is you're in a fog cloud, but you believe in front of you.
Grapple him and then stab him with your mace.
Sense with Tiefling sense is tingling.
Reach out with your feelings. Use my mace. Whoosh. I'll show you feelings.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your first mace. And you have disadvantage, so you'll roll 2 and take the lower. You'll roll this again and take the lower result. 9 plus your bonus. Just +2 for your attack. So that actually will hit. 13 will hit. D6 plus strength. Yeah, so you go ahead and crack him on the head. That sickening sound that can only be reptiles being murdered. Reptiles. Come on. It's me we're talking about here. Okay, so that is that. Do you wish to continue to move? Are you just continuing to charge at the last kobold? It's just a methodical run, hit, run, hit.
Run, you die. Kill the next thing. Bludgeon it to death.
Okay. So you are able... Ah, not the cloud. To the back.
She's running, nervously calling out and be like, "Are you okay in there? Hello?"
Give me just a quick perception check, Casey. Tripping over the body.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Perception, a trained skill for you as well. 12 total? Yeah, you'll be okay. Next up is Tacker.
Alright, I'm gonna real quick. Would dissipating the fog cloud count as my action?
No, I'll let you do that as a bonus action.
Okay.
I think that's actually what you can do.
Um,
Won't be sure, but yeah. So dissipating that.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dissipate the fog cloud, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a full-on sprint right next to where to this downed kid.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, Timmy. Timmy's not doing so good. Taka.
Sorry, I was looking at fog cloud, so
Am I good? Sorry. So
I was just wondering. Yeah, moving up there.
yeah, I'm gonna move right next to the kid with an extra sprint there, so it uses that for my action.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty. And by the way, this is Iron Man, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
Just so we can avoid that confusion. All right. Next.
His name's Pawpaw.
This lady, she's gonna stumble to her feet, and she's gonna see the gnome and like kind of raises her spear because she sees a short creature. It's kind of
Ah! Ah!
then she'll just go. Did you do that?
I'm gonna wink at her and say, "You betcha."
And then she turns around, like she looks over her shoulder and she goes. Let's see what is this guy's name. She goes, "Oh no, Cuth!" And she runs this way and like basically does that whole like run a little bit to cradle this guy in her arms. She starts she sobs a little bit. She's got a few tears, but you can see that she's still a tough soldier underneath. Accio, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Oh, that's too far.
There.
Bless you.
There. Well, how much range is your firebolt?
Let's see. The firebolt can reach. Check.
You've got a broom?
20 feet.
Just kidding. Bad
So
joke.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this guy.
Well, how much feet? Sorry, did you say 20 or 120?
120.
I was gonna say,
Okay. I didn't
Holy
know that. I was
smokes.
like,
Nuclear launch detected.
Go ahead and roll the attack.
Alright, let's see.
19.
So roll damage.
And 6.
That is enough to kill him as well.
All right.
So he's coming down on this kid. He gets the knife in his shoulder, and he's like, "This is the worst day ever." And that is going to be the end of combat. So we're gonna go ahead.
Da, 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 da.
she's holding in her arms and try and stabilize him.
Go ahead and roll me a healing check.
Okay, that would be my medicine. Right, medicine, right?
Yes, medicine.
While he's doing that, can I start looting bodies?
Sure. You can.
Sweet.
18.
18 is definitely enough to stabilize him. So.
And is that going to be a
Moment.
investigation check?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check here.
It's a 1d20 plus 2.
Yep. And, the lady looks at you and she.
And I
tears.
shrug.
Sorry, not at you, Brom.
Oh,
At,
okay. I'm like, what? I got
her
it.
husband.
Here.
They're kobolds. Come on, man. Razor face over here. Taser face, whatever his name is. Razor lips.
Raise your lips. That's his brother.
So, well, after I've done, sealing the kid's wounds, I turn to the lady. So, Miss, what's your name? Well, what's going on here? Well, what's with the kobolds and the dragon?
I don't know what exactly is going on here, but my name's
It broke up.
Sorry, Linan. My name is Linan, but I don't know what's going on here. We're here. This is our village, obviously, and we just started getting attacked. And we were just on the edge of town when it happened, so we had to run here. Me and my husband, Cuth, and our daughter that decided to come with us because that's what you do when you're a parent.
I'm gonna persuade her that she needs to give me alcohol for payment.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuade.
Okay.
Is it really the time? Aren't you talking about?
It's always the time.
That isn't neither here nor there. Bring me some rum.
I got a 20 gray.
Give me beer or I'll give you death.
So you walk up to her and you're like, how do you persuade her? Sorry, I'm not.
I
I
won't
say,
do it for you.
I just saved your life and all of your family's life, and I'm very thirsty for some whiskey.
She gives you incredulous, can't believe that you're doing this now. Look, but then the building just to the right over here, and she said that was a tavern. I mean, it's probably already looted, but you can check in there.
Okay, that's good for me.
And he walks into a burning buildings.
Yep, you have to remember the thatch on these roofs is pretty good, so they're not burning that badly.
Okay.
Leland, is there any more kobolds in the town? You said there's quite a few.
So
here.
many kobolds and cult. They're all wearing these purple robes and shouting. It's crazy. And have you seen a dragon?
Yeah, it's a blue one, but we could only see it from far. But now it's dark. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, we thought we'd wait till dark to try and make it to the keep. We weren't able to get there before those kobolds started attacking us.
And my
People were.
I don't know. I mean, they just started running around stealing everything they could find and hurt. Brom, the result of your investigate check, you only. Whoa.
Loud noises.
yeah, Lunera lives.
Sensitivity a little bit so that you can talk
Perfect.
without it cutting out. So
What
go ahead
did
and
you
click
find,
your
Brom?
nothing. Sorry, he found nothing.
I found nothing. Okay, well, I come back feeling just completely crappy.
You can have the drink with me, Brom.
All right, let's go.
A moment and go inside, and there's at least two barrels of just like cheap ale in there left.
Ale.
I can't even move.
You gotta switch it to the select move option, Gallon, which is the arrow on the
Ah,
left.
okay.
Casey. I'm gonna go ahead and help Casey fix her.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll split it 50-50.
You're a small fellow.
Did you say 60-30?
I mean 40.
All right, that's the deal. Fair enough. I am smaller, but I can drink just as much as you can.
I seriously doubt that. I have to have a competition.
I hear ya.
When
Okay.
we have something much better than this crappy.
Right. So we come outside. We each got a barrel under our arm, I guess.
You guys are ridiculous. We got fires going on here. We got random kobolds and cultists everywhere.
What do you say?
They're drinking again? I'm a sailor and I don't even drink this much.
we could use the.
Taylor.
Well, you don't know. We could use the ale to put the fire out.
No, I don't recommend that. We tried that at sea once. It did not end well.
Intelligent Brom, because even I know that's a bad idea.
Go ahead and try- Okay, now it's showing your top.
Hi, Penny. Out of your mouth, sweetie. Out of your mouth. Thank you. So just so you know, my guy's intelligent, but he's not very wise.
Ah, just like me.
Fair warning.
Is there one intelligent among you?
I'm intelligent, but I'm not wise.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I
I'm
was
15 and 8. I got a -1 on my wisdom modifiers.
I'm super wise.
Well, you'll keep us from doing stupid stuff. While everybody's talking, I have a concentration spell. Riddle me this: a cantrip, a concentration cantrip. I assume that does not it consume a spell slot, correct?
No.
Okay. I want to help calm the children, seeing that they're kind of frantic by casting dancing lights. I don't know if it's gonna work because they kind of look like torches, but they're gonna fly around and dance around and just just a little light show to try and dazzle the kids, try and calm their nerves a little bit.
Perception check.
Perception, okay. Yeah. Perception -1. Dang it. This sucks. All right, negative. There we go. And Casey, I did hear you. Perfect. So I only got a 10.
Turn my sensitivity down.
Kind of feeling bad about, looting before helping people. But not at all. Just seeing that there might be an opportunity for coin. If they're the only living survivors, I gotta make money somehow.
Leanin, you said you were heading towards the keep. Where's this keep and who's in it? Are there people there to help us? Help you?
I got distracted by my own thoughts. Family. No, the keep is just in the middle of town. That's where the mayor, Governor Nighthill, is. Probably got all of the other people in the town. Nighthill, sir.
Oh, Night Hill. Okay.
What kind of odd alcoholic concoctions are you thinking up at you?
One with nitro.
I think we need to head to the town hall and meet this Governor Nighthill. Maybe he knows what's going on here.
Yeah, if you could escort us there, we'd be so grateful. I'd introduce you to the mayor. I'm actually one of the guards here, usually. I'd be more than happy to introduce you.
Remind me her name again.
To help. Linan.
Linan, tell me, have all the people here in this particular region died by chance? Are they coming back, or is all this property going to stand unacquired?
No, I mean, I assume that everybody who's not already dead is in the keep.
Okay, we'll leave their stuff then. All right, never mind. I was gonna loot the houses. Sounds glorious. Is he rich? Does he have money?
I think we'll worry about that when we get there.
Fabulous. I can perform.
So you, by the way, your dancing lights, you throw the lights out in front of the kids that are still running, and they just see like these 4 torches. They just scream and start running the other way.
Crap!
Essentially does bring them back to Linan and Cuff to be like, no, it's okay, they're here to help, fine now. So now you're kind of all one group.
I was playing the loot while I was doing it, and then it goes off key as I see them get scared. Sorry, my bad. Right? Ding, 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 ding. I'm ready to go to the keep.
All right, so head out to the keep here. Now, really quickly, I'm going to show you guys. Map. Where's the map? Where's the map?
Fair point. Bad joke, but fair point. I can appreciate it.
I'm glad somebody got it. It would feel really weird if nobody actually.
Backpack,
let's see.
backpack. Swiper, no swiping.
What's the town name we're in again?
Greenest, like
Green-
greenest pastures. Oh, I made that as a token. I should have
Neighbors
made that as
with
a token.
Lewis, and are they at war with the Reddest?
All right, we're gonna shift you on over. So this is the town of Greenest.
Okay.
You guys came in right over here.
I think it's pronounced Green Nest.
Oh, actually, sorry. No, you guys south, so you're here. So you got to make your way through this way.
Okay.
It's really actually brightly lit.
But you said there's still cultists and kobolds running around like crazy, right? People going nuts.
Yes, you can.
Um.
There's a fighting.
Lean in. Can we see the river from where we're at here? Where?
No, there's some foresting in the area, so you can just see the road kind of leading through these orchards here and here.
Lean in. You know the best path to get there. Is it going to be safe going along there, or can we go an alternate route that would avoid most of these enemies? We don't want to risk your children or these other children.
The safest way is going to be probably crossing the river, or the stream rather, not the river. But after that, we need to get back on the road because the hill is really defended unless you're coming in at the road. And if they just see figures approaching from the darkness, they might just shoot at us.
All right. Well, in that case, how about we just go straight up the road then? We take it cautiously once we get to the forest. Make sure we don't get.
I'll follow your lead, hero.
Who wants to be in front here? I don't feel safe. I got my mace,
I'd like to stealth while we're walking, just in case there's more kobolds.
Sure. So,
And I'll let them know before I do so it doesn't make them think I'm like totally shady. Like I'm gonna try and scout ahead and see if there's any trouble. If I come back with an arrow in my knee, you'll know there's something wrong.
I come running, screaming. All right. So let's go ahead. So Brahm kind of sneaks off.
Okay, I'll lead the party then at the line then. I'll stop. I'm gonna stop for a moment just at the beginning of the forest. Wait for Brahm to come back and report anything seen.
Did I see anything on my
Go ahead
stealthiness?
and roll me a stealth check first.
Okay. All right, stealth check is going to be plus. Walking through the forest, getting little field mice, popping them on the heads. 4 plus 4, so we'll go over here. It's a 15 plus 4. 19. That's a 19.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to. You are actually able to see that. You go as far as the river, and
Yep.
You kind of sneak in the trees through the orchard, and you do see a group of people or something.
Okay.
Roll. I just need to roll here for exactly what you see.
How dark is it?
The thing is dim light. There's a lot of fires around, and there's the light of the moon, so you
Okay.
can see dimly.
Okay.
Okay.
And has he returned to the group yet? Or is you still in the forest?
So he's still in the forest. So right about here, you're watching, and you see these figures hiding under the bridge, and you think for a moment that they're, but then you actually see that it's more people cowering in fear. In fact, just one more person, a
Okay.
fat guy.
Okay. So I am going to, before I come back to the group, I'm going to whisper and kind of call out to get his attention and be like, hey, you.
He looks at you and he goes, "Are you another kobold?"
Absolutely. I'm the shortest kobold you ever see. No, I'm a gnome, you idiot. And then I say, come with me. We've got people back here. We can help you.
Oh, great, thank you. And he stumbles up the hill and he starts walking through. You can see that he's actually got he's got those aprons on, barkeep apron.
Perfect, perfect. You're just the man I was looking for. Let's go. As quietly as you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then I want to try and, I guess, make it back to without incident to the group. Back there.
Sure. So go ahead and roll me another stealth check. And
Okay.
you're gonna do just take a -2 for this clumsy man.
Okay, -2. All right, so that's I have +4, -2. That's just +2. Got it. Okay, rolled. That's a 9 + 2, 11. I'm just rolling the dice on my desk because it's faster for me.
That's fine. Again, I will trust you guys if you want to roll your own dice. Okay, you make it back to the rest of the group, so the rest of you see back up and a large guy behind him.
Accio, look who I found!
Ah, hey guy, did the bar survive? I want to know.
And he looks back behind you at the bar that you just raided the. He says, it looks like it's on fire a little bit, but it should be fine.
That's it? No, this town's terrible.
I want to ask him, because usually barkeeps know a lot of information. Tell us. What have you seen? I found you further ahead. Did you see any other kobold around? Is our way to the keep? We're trying to make it to the keep.
Yeah, cultists around. Yeah, sure. I haven't seen any kobolds since the last group passed by, and he looks over, kind of gives him a wave, and Linan kind of nods her head a little bit at him, and then he turns back to you. On here?
These drunkards.
He says, "Is that better? Does that make me?"
You sound fine. It's just randomly.
It cuts out at the end or in the middle of the phrases. Is the problem.
Okay,
You hear about
that's probably just Discord. Yeah, he just turns to the rest of you and he asks if you guys know what's going on here.
I thought you would tell us, sir.
I see people. I see them attacking, but I don't know why.
Very peculiar. Have you had any suspicious characters before this happened? Have you noticed anyone coming in and out of the taverns, or anyone new that maybe wasn't here before?
Well, I mean, we got a bard in last week, and he was kind of crazy.
A bard, eh?
Yeah, he had this fiddle. He said it was made of gold, but everybody could tell it was gold-plated.
Cheap imitation. I promise you that I'll give you entertainment of the evening if we all survive this. Do you know if anyone has survived in the keep?
Oh yeah, I mean the keep's pretty well defended. It looked like they haven't even been broken into yet, which is great. So if you guys want to take me there, I mean I'll let you come to the bar afterwards for a week. 3 drink maximum.
for you guys. We probably should get going before we get ambushed again.
Absolutely.
It may be bright, but never know what's going on in that forest. Let's get
I want to tap the side of my nose, and then I want to go stealth ahead of the group again.
Okay. So you're gonna go.
I'm gonna just
stealth in ahead of the group.
just not really ahead, but like off to the side. So as we're moving, then I'm not. Yeah, just I'm looking around, trying to see if I can see any danger.
And then lead again.
Say that one more time. It broke up.
Sorry, I was asking who's taking the lead again,
I'll stay taking the lead.
and then who would bring up the rear.
Can I cast a minor illusion in front of us to kind of throw people off if anybody's in front of us?
It'd throw us off too,
That,
for sure.
one spell.
I'm like, wow, what's going on? I didn't think I drank that much.
that a yes?
Yes, sorry. Is it a level 1 spell or is it a cantrip for you?
It's a cantrip. I'm trying to find out more about it.
It's true.
I don't know what my roll is for this. I guess
It actually just happened, so you just described to me what you want the minor illusion to be. Roll against it when they try and look at it.
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna cast what looks like maybe 2 or 3 outlines of people ahead of us, so that if someone tries to ambush us, they'll ambush the illusion instead.
Okay, let's see here. So you'll be able to make 1 human out of it.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
So you conjure up the image of a human. Does he look at anything in particular? Is he kind of just a Ken doll?
He's just a shadow, basically, because it's dark. They're not gonna.
Okay. Alrighty, sounds good. So you guys make your way slowly along the road, keeping to the shadows as much as possible. Let's go ahead and get a group stealth roll. Just everybody roll me stealth, and we'll see who succeeds and who fails.
Okay. And just at normal or at disadvantage.
Normal.
Okay.
Not gonna know. You say a stealth roll?
Yes.
19. I'll type it in chat.
Okay. Dallin, what about you?
I got
Wow.
20.
Woo!
Apparently.
I'm going to be the master of disguise. We're not turtle enough for the turtle club.
Right. Okay, so you guys make it across the river, and as you are coming around, right around here, Scout and a few cultists start corner, but Akio's illusion allow him
Nice.
to have the illusion run off this direction, and the cultists chase after it without looking to see if there's anybody else.
Ah, drunken brilliance.
Asio, is that not the direction of the keep?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Oh,
think probably
bother.
Go where they came from, back around that side of the building there. Go along the hill there at that point, straight to there.
I agree. I would like to play the side of the hill. As we're going along, do we see anything that is left behind? Goods that we might be able to relieve?
No, there doesn't appear to be any valuables along the way, actually.
Bother.
Yeah, it seems like the whole town is pretty thorough
Pretty sacked.
at
Okay.
this point. All right, so you guys are move along the hillside. At one point, you actually have to duck down, not to get out of the way of more acolytes coming by, or more of these kobolds flying by, but the actual archers on the wall kind of come around for patrol, and Lynette and warns everybody, and you all kind of see you and accidentally shoot you. And you make your way back to the road and make your way up to the barricade here. Keep here. All right. So you guys are running up with these townsfolk, and you see the 2 guards that are starting to they're starting to like close the doors, and they see you, and they
Hey, halt! Hold the gates!
hurry, hurry! Rush inside, and right after the last of you rushes in, they push the doors closed, and you hear the and then they kind of just barricade that door with they put that you know, the what do they call that? Just the beam. I guess it's just a beam
The crossbar.
name for it. Yeah, like the
Something.
crossbar. And then they start piling up a few of their like wooden palisades up against it. Basically,
Sweet.
just reinforce the gate.
Well, we've just trapped ourselves in here, and we're probably all gonna die.
Oh, nonsense.
None for you.
I've got a oh wait, and then I look at the bartender and sheepishly kind of not
Oh,
finish that
we don't-
sentence.
Yeah.
And then I look over at Akio and be like, stern stare, like, look at me, don't say anything, don't say anything.
But I want to so badly.
All right, so inside you see a bunch of people kind of milling about, and they're all just kind of huddling in the middle of the keep, trying not to get in the way as a dozen or so.
Hey, baby.
Up about halfway up the stairs on the wooden palisade, or not the wooden palisade, it's up to the keep walls, is a red-bearded dwarf who is shouting orders, and then a kind of a with a balding head kind of comes out from one of the buildings, and he spots Lynn, and he comes up and he gives her a. It looks like he almost gives her a hug, but he decides to stop just shy of it and pass her on the shoulder, and he says, "Good to see you're alive." For all of you. And
Is this Governor Knight here?
I am. And you are.
Well, we just happened to come into the town. We happened to be nearby when we saw the smoke. Came rushing in and helped Linen and her children and fellow villagers here. We helped escort them here. Hoping to see how else we can.
Looks over at Linnahan and she nods her head. It's true. They helped us. And he goes, "Oh, well, thank you so much. We really appreciate any help that we can give. We're sorry that you got in all this, but we're glad that you're here."
And I want to take a deep bow and say, Brom Grisius Curious, at your service.
And he gives you a bow in return, but his isn't as deep. Governor Nighthill, it's very nice to meet you, Brom. And then he looks over to the drunken wizard and he goes, "And you?"
Hello. I'm gonna look around if you don't mind. And I just walk off.
All right then. And he turns back to he turns back to Tacker and he. And I didn't catch your name either.
I'm Tacker. Don't mind the drunken fool over there. He surprised he didn't kill us with his fireballs earlier.
Wait. He's drunk and he casts fireballs?
Yeah, that's my same impression as well.
He gets the job done, I must say. He's quite efficient at what he does.
Right.
Terrifying things in my life I've ever been around. He's
Oh.
wobbling, hand going everywhere. Mumbling right by my face. But I digress here. What's going on in the town? Why are these kobolds attacking? Cultists. What's with the dragon?
I wish I knew. We've seen a few running around. They seem to be wearing these purple robes with this symbol of a five-headed dragon on it.
Do we know what the type of dragon means?
You can actually all roll me a religion check now.
Wow.
Sorry, can't. No.
Plus 2.
I deny the gods.
18, 19, 20.
I've
That's a
definitely no religion.
not natural 20, mine. An unnatural 20.
So, Akio, you realize who these people are now. You're like, "Oh yes, I remember the name," but then you get distracted and you're kind of off.
Well, I only got a
Booze.
6, so it makes sense.
Oh, you only got a 6?
You were looking at him.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the one right above it. So you remember, but not in your drunken haze. Brahm, though, the five-headed dragon, you realize that this is the cult of Tiamat.
Tiamat. I whisper under my breath.
Tiamat, headed dragon queen of the lower plains.
Crap, I can see it right now.
Yeah, I actually have a figure of it right here. It's so beautiful. Basically, she's got one of each of the 5 evil dragons as one of her heads, so she's kind of like a Hydra dragon.
My eyes widen a little bit at the realization. My mouth gets dry.
And governor looks at you and he goes, "Do you know who these people are?"
Indeed, I've seen this Tiamat before. Very nasty business, nasty business. And did you get a closer look at the dragon that's been attacking the city?
Well, I mean, we've gotten a few close looks when he's come around. Did you say Tiamat?
I did indeed.
He quickly does the symbol for Cuthbert, and he goes, "Oh, Cuthbert, protect us." Which I guess this is just a cross. I don't really know what Cuthbert's symbol is.
Right.
But basically does that equivalent.
Why would Tiamat be attacking this town?
I don't really know. I sure would like to find out. I mean, if we could get one of those cultists, maybe we could ask them some questions.
Have you guys managed to capture any? You got some in your dungeon or somewhere yet?
No, we've been really worried about the citizens rather than capturing people.
I'll go.
Can we tell if he's lying to us?
You can go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Okay. Seven.
So you're like, that seems a little untrustworthy because you're really stuttering your words there. But then Lunera kind of leans over and she goes, "He's telling the truth."
Hey guys, he's telling the truth.
Well, it's good to know. My judgment of people is off today, it seems. So well, where's
Look,
the closest one we can go capture? I mean, that sounds like it's the only course.
they're all around the walls right now, but I don't think that's going to be much help for you.
Well, what are our options here?
We should go back to the bar and see if one's there.
No. We're not going
I don't know if you just missed it. You just said they're all around the walls here. Getting at that point is not going to be easy.
Right. I forgot.
The dwarf, actually, who's been approaching at this time, he says, "Well, you could take the old tunnel out of here.
Tunnel? Where's that lead?
It should lead out just by the river. It's used as kind of supplies in through siege, but you could probably take it out and get back."
Okay. Is it safe to go over there? Has it been used recently?
No, the old tunnels, you even got blocked off back there, and he kind of points to a supply room that doesn't look like it's been opened in a while.
Okay. Are there any? Well, what if I have how tall are these walls we're in? In case.
Let's see here. Let me just check. I don't think it tells me that.
I had a suggestion because I have quite a bit of silken rope here that maybe we could, if there's colts all around, maybe we can catch one unsuspecting, get a noose over his head, and pull him back into the keep with us.
Risk cracking his head open if we did that.
Yeah, that was.
I kind of get wide-eyed and I step away from him 1 or 2 steps.
We could probably use Accio as like a break for his fall. The cultist fall, of course.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
Or what say you, Brom? Do you have something that can put him to sleep, or either of you actually, or Brom?
I have a sleeping spell, but I can't remember it because I didn't prepare it.
Unfortunately, I can trick them. I can heal them, or I can see if there's perhaps magic in the area. I could charm one of them, or I can mock them really mean like.
Oh, I can persuade him. Come inside.
Well,
For a drink.
Gates is not a wise idea here, but if we could charm one, we could say, "Hey, put on this rope around your waist and haul him in peacefully."
Just to let you know, the walls are 40 feet high.
Okay. I would just have just enough rope to do this. Want to try get one like that? Try and charm one and pull him in?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Sorry, it disconnected me again. Did you hear how high the walls were?
Yeah, 40 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what we want to do. I think we want to go to the wall, have Brom attempt to charm one that's maybe unsuspecting, and then we'll command it to tie the rope around its waist, and we'll haul it back up and over.
Okay, so the dwarf kind of cocks an eyebrow. I mean, you can head up to the keep through that stairwell or that staircase over there. Good luck.
So I'm the one that, according to our plan, making sure I understand this. You would like me to determine who's going to be doing the noosing.
Well, so I'll lower once we know the charm. I'll lower the rope down to it, and you'll command it to just tie it around its own waist.
Oh, I see.
It'll climb back up the wall keep while we pull it up.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It does have. Just make sure I can get them. I don't know if it's touched. 1 second, let me check. 30-foot range. Okay, we're good.
Yep, 40-foot wall. You have to hang.
Hey, okay. I want to give whoever's holding the rope inspiration, if I may, by singing, "I wanna swing from the rope out here, the rope out here," and don't drop me, please. So that way I can get close enough. I don't want to die.
Do we see these cultists having bows or some kind of ranged weapon they're trying to throw at us or at anybody on the walls? Or
You see, so you get up to the top of the wall, just to kind of scope out the area, and there is a bunch of cultists and
Uh-oh, he's gone.
sorry, disconnect.
Pick
So you see
there.
a bunch of cultists, and you see a bunch of kobolds as well. They seem to be starting to surround the keep, and not the cultists, but the kobolds have their own slings that they've been throwing rocks with and taking pot shots, but they're kind of just bouncing harmlessly off the wall.
Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous if we lower you down there.
What if I?
I'm not afraid. I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha.
Try throwing an axe at them.
I like asking questions.
You could probably hit one, but then you lose your axe.
Right.
I
Does
can
it?
get back.
No, I could cast a light spell on some object we're throwing, and maybe distract the kobolds away from it. The kobolds like candles, right?
Yes.
They really don't like it if you take their candles. Though.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you're giving them back, they really enjoy that. So,
That's just so crazy. It just might work. Did my inspiration by chance work on anyone?
yes, you will be inspiring whoever does.
Okay.
If you are.
Consider yourself inspired. When you do it, make sure you take whoever does it. It's a D6.
Okay.
Which I would assume you would pass that off to the strongest among you.
Yes, which is not me.
I believe that would be Lumira, actually.
Lumira, save me. Keep me from dying, please.
Alright, so how about we take some, because it's a bright light, how about we take some pole or something, and we tie some object to it, light up the object, and have somebody stand 10 feet away so they're distracted on that while we get the cultist.
I'll do that.
Do that? Okay. So, and then we're gonna tie Brom to the ropes.
Is there any? Hold on, one moment. I need to make sure I'm not on the wrong character thinking. Dang it, I am. Dang it, I can't disguise. Never mind. Scratch that. Urgh. I thought I had a disguise kit, but I don't.
Okay, so
Can I cast a minor illusion on you?
Make me look like a kobold. What I'm thinking is maybe make me look like one of them and be like, "Hey guys, I got something for you over here. Come here. You want some candy? I've got some candles. I've got some candles in my basement. Can I be an old cultist, like a really old gnarly dude?
I think you could do minor illusion to outfit appear like that should be okay.
Alright. I cast
Okay.
minor illusion on you to make you kind of appear like a kobold.
This is perfect. I had no idea you could do something like this. Let's go. Now I sound like an old guy.
No problem.
So that's gonna be our
Gives us
plan.
a chance to think about our plan.
Let's contemplate because I really don't want to die.
Down. The whole thing is that's the old charming guy.
I'm gonna get down there and be like, "How's it going?" And he's gonna like, oh, I'm gonna die. This is.
Hard to be able to charm anybody.
I'll mock him to death. I will mock one of you if you don't bring me back up. But that won't be very, very inspiring. Let's see. So, string words do so. I can use it as a bonus action. Interesting.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still logging into the.
It's all good. The desktop client. I don't know why the web app for Discord works pretty good, but sometimes it gets a little janky.
All right, let's see.
All right, so let's
Which side of the town are we gonna go on? Like this
here we
this
go.
side, or this side?
The side with the circle.
This side? Well, that side seems taller. So are we gonna go which side of the circle?
wherever there's people, we can.
How,
Wherever there's cultists, I guess. Maybe wherever there's a cultist, but not a lot of people.
so on these ramparts along the edges, I assume there's places that you can peer over and see outside. Correct?
Yes. Yep. You'll
Okay.
be able. You can do that every now and then. And,
Okay.
It's just your standard castle parapet.
Okay. Can we get up there then, I guess, and scope out and figure out which direction we might see some cultists and kobolds and stuff?
Yep. So you can kind of walk around the edge here. Whoa. Sorry, I just totally clicked that one. I didn't mean to. And you kind of look and you're like, I think the east has a few more cultists and a few less kobolds.
I'd say we want the place with less cultists and more kobolds. We can distract kobolds easier.
Okay. All right. So then as you're looking, that's probably to the south.
Okay. I'd say let's go with that.
Okay.
Then. We're gonna do our plans. Brom's gonna get transformed into a kobold, and then while that's happening, Akio's gonna hold some stick or something with something attached to it. I'm gonna cast my light cantrip on it to make it slightly brine or shine bright.
Are you the drunk one?
Shitely, Brian.
Shankly bright. That is a standard sailor curse. Thank you very much.
You are slightly brown.
Shitely. It's a shitely Brian.
Akio's gonna stand maybe about 10-15 feet from us and draw all the attention of the kobolds and everything by waving the stick like crazy, so it's shining brightly. And then
'Kay.
I'm gonna tie my silk rope around Brom and lower him down to
'Kay.
within charming range. And then,
All right. So and then Lunara's gonna hold the rope, right?
yeah, she's gonna hold it with me.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you all get started, and as you guys are lowering it down after the light spell is cast, Akio moves to the west side, or 10-15 feet away, and you can either roll me a deception check or a perform check.
Ooh.
Let me check here. I want to do deception.
Who's gonna?
Okay.
It's +4.
Oh. Akio's rolling it. Is that?
Yeah, Akio's gonna roll it to see.
Come
if he
on,
can-
Akio. You can do it, buddy. Make sure that we don't die.
Is that your kobold voice?
Yes, that's my kobold voice.
It's crazy, man.
I got 13. Is that good enough?
All right. So what do you say anything, or do you just wave the stick?
You
I
can speak
shout-
Never mind.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I shout Draconian over the edge, and I curse at them.
Okay, perfect. Your
Welcome
mother
to
said
Shop.
your father smelled of elderberries.
Now come back here before I taunt you a second time.
Yep.
And a lot of the kobolds start like giving you the kobold version of the finger, which is probably like maybe their pinky is in their nose or something.
No, it's their tail.
Their tail is in their nose.
Wag your tail.
And a lot of them just start moving that way, and they start taking pot shots at you. Most of
And
them
I
are just bouncing harmlessly off.
I really have to go to the bathroom, so I just start peeing over the edge at them.
And that's right here, right on the west. I've been lowered down right here on the south. How far is it from me to... I am assuming, are they just like right here in that area?
Right there, taking pot shots at him.
Okay. I want to get the closest one without... I want to try and keep cover right here on the corner.
Okay.
And I want to try and... What range do you suppose that would be from where I'm standing to where they're standing?
Are you going
It's 100 feet. Which one were we trying to go for? I thought it was the kobold.
for the cult?
A cultist? Okay. So the cultist is not in that group. That's just kobolds?
Yeah, this is mostly kobolds over here. What you're going for is there's a cultist line right about here.
Ah, okay. Got it. Okay, so he's distracted over here. So can I see how many there are from where I'm at?
Yeah, there's about 5. They're kind of spread out, and most of them are trying to keep a few more kobolds under control as they're...
Okay, I cannot
20
hit them
wide
from...
over here.
If I'm going to be true to our scale here for 100 feet, I have to get to about here. So I'm going to untie myself on the rope temporarily. And I'm going to walk down to here. And which one was I illusioned as? Was it a kobold?
You're a kobold.
Okay. I want to try and assimilate myself into the masses. So I'm going to walk up to him acting like a kobold.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a... Let's see, is there a disguise?
Deception.
Or deception?
Yeah, I can do deception. I have +2. 13. 10. Wait, no, that's not it. 10. Oh, oh my! This is gonna end badly.
Just a moment here.
I had to get range. I'm gonna die.
So, what happens is you drop down and you start marching. Everybody on the top of the parapet sees that you are, as soon as you get 30 feet away from Accio, the minor illusion actually fades because that's...
Oh, freak! Oh!
And so you march up as...
Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, crap.
Yeah, you don't even notice at this point. You march up there... Full on kobold voice. Trying to
Hey
make...
guys! Hold on, I don't.
And the cultists look at each other and they just have this look on their face like, is this guy serious? We just... I mean, clearly came from that rope, right?
Okay. And then in the middle of it, I just kind of like, I paused and I go,
Yo, you're a very nice man.
and I cast Charm Person on one of them.
Okay, what is your DC? Because they have to roll a saving set.
Let's see, the DC... Let's see, this... It's under the attack saving, right?
Yes.
Wisdom 12.
Wisdom 12. Okay. So you do you just charm him with your magic?
It charms them until the spells end or my companions or anyone does harm to it.
Okay.
It's regarded as a
So-
friendly acquaintance. So I walk up to him and be like, how's it going?
And then one of them goes, "Hey, it's going pretty good. Hey guys, you see this? This guy is pretty cool over here."
Hey, I wanted to join you guys. This should be like, I've always looked up to you guys, and Tiamat's like the man. I mean, the woman, or the dragon. And, come here, I got something for you. I'll tell you what, come over here for a second. I got something for you over here.
Carl says one of the other cultists, don't go with them. He just look. There's a rope.
Oh, don't mind him. He's silly. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I've got something over here. I think you really want to take a look. Tiamat sent it to me. It was a present.
And kind of shrugs and he's like, I mean, what's the harm, guys? They're like, archers. Archers are the harm. They're right up there.
Oh, don't worry about them. I've already paid them. They're shell swords. They're not gonna hurt you.
So Carl just kind of shrugs and starts walking along, and one of the other cultists pulls out his dagger and he starts moving towards you to take you out.
Well, that guy's doing. I'm gonna try and hit that cultist with my light crossbow.
Okay. How far does your crossbow go?
I'm pretty sure it's 60, 120. Definitely shooting with advantage at this point.
Okay. Yeah, you will. We can go ahead and roll it.
That should be 30, right? 3. Well, alright, so 9.
Now, you still have that inspiration dice.
You do.
Would you like to
Yeah.
add that?
But would that
Because technically it's to protect him. The inspiration
It's a
dice is to
D6.
protect him, even
Yep.
though it was...
would that cancel out my disadvantage then?
No, you would just roll a d6 in addition to the 9 that you rolled.
Okay. Let's
Yep.
try it.
Add it to it.
Alright, so 12.
That will hit.
Alright.
So go ahead and roll damage.
While I'm talking to him, I'm like,
And I don't understand. Carl, are you gonna back me up here, bro? Like,
That would be.
Sounds great, guys.
Would I have my dex modifier for damage on?
Yes, you'll add your dex modifier.
how many of them are there again? In this
there's-
group?
There's 5. So
5 of them?
you got Carl charmed.
Okay.
6 damage total. So you hit him in the shoulder and he drops to the ground and the other cultists all pull out.
whoa, guys!
Forward.
Guys, that wasn't me. That was somebody else. Don't hurt
They
me.
grab the one guy and they start, Carl, come on, let's go back. And Carl's just continuing to follow you at this point.
Okay.
Stupid Carl.
Poor Carl.
Well,
Well-
you guys make it to the rope before the cultists like drag him back to a safe distance where none of the arrows. They start moving forward to try and grab Carl as well.
Come on, Carl. They've turned on us. They're gonna try and sacrifice you. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Tiamat usually doesn't do sacrifices, but you really think they are?
Yeah, look at them. They're pulling out their swords and everything. You've known me for like a whole 5 minutes. Come on.
Oh, geez, you're right. You're way more trustworthy than them after 5 minutes.
These guys will save us. Let's get on the rope. Let's go. Come on.
And he'll grab the rope.
And I tug on it, and I'm like,
Guys, pull us up. Guys.
Alright, so well, are we able to pull both of them up at the same time, or only one at a time?
probably one at a time, I'd imagine.
Let's see, what is your weight? I
Mine?
know it's not nice to ask a gnome that, but
Oh. Let's see. Character details, physical characteristics. I am 40 pounds. 40.
pounds.
I'm small. I don't know how big Dacklight is, though.
I mean, he's a skinny guy, but that's just normal human weight. Probably on the lower end, so he's about 150 pounds.
So 190 between the two.
Yeah.
Is Miria and I, Lunara and I, pull both of them at the same time?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and just do a strength check for both of you. And Brahm, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and roll me a acrobatics or athletics, actually. Sorry.
Athletics? Got it.
Hang on. Roll me a strength check, Jason.
17 for me.
That was athletics, correct?
Yes.
Oh my.
Ah, wanna swing from this rope out here?
Do you realize that your illusion is gone at this point? Holy crap.
My guy's not very wise. My guy's not very wise.
Not disguised anymore. You know,
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, crap!
finally in hearing range.
Shh, Carl, I was never disguised. This is just how I talk, okay? This
So
is my
you
friend
guys
Carl.
start hauling him up, and you're trying to haul him up quickly, but Brahm isn't ready for that. So the Carl, the cultist, stays on, but Brahm kind of slips off the rope. And go ahead and roll me one more athletics check to see if you can grab onto the cultist.
Oh my!
No, so you fall just 10 feet and hit the ground. Carl's pulling up and he goes, "Cobalt friend, no!" Everybody thinks you're a kobold.
I'm okay, Carl. Just keep going.
We're gonna get Carl over there. I'm gonna knock him out with my billy club. My
Okay.
right hand.
Wait, don't hurt him. Carl's my friend.
As he comes up over the crest, he's like, "You guys won't sacrifice me," and then you hit him with the
Bonk.
club and knock him out. And then the cultists are charging Brahm at this point.
And then I shout out there, by the way, you're going to want to tie him up because as soon as you hurt him, he's no longer charmed.
All right.
But pull me up first.
Saying something?
Yeah, I'll shoot a firebolt down there to try and protect Brahm.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and have you roll that firebolt then, and we'll just have you. Are you trying to hit a cultist in particular, or are you trying to lay down suppressing fire?
Just some suppressing fire.
Okay. So let's go ahead and have you just roll a basic attack.
At 11.
Okay. So you throw a few fire bolts and they smash into the ground, spraying up some dirt, and a couple of the cultists fall back. So there's only going to be 2 that are going to be able to reach Brahm this turn. And I think we're going to get into another combat really quick here. So everybody's going to roll me initiative.
Dun, 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 dun. We almost got through with the surprise round.
You take that. No, I need to pull up there.
Sorry, guys. Apparently, I'm terrible at acrobatics, even though I do performance stuff.
You do a different kind of performance.
Right? Oh.
Let's see. I need to find the cultist's actual initiative here.
Lines.
I'm
Svines.
gonna go run and grab a charger for my laptop. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay.
plus dexterity? Oops.
Yes.
Okay, dexterity. Oh, that's modification. That's 2. So mine's 13 plus 2, which is going to be 15. I retyped it just in case.
Okay. Because I didn't do that right, I'm just going to have Lillian's character be the cultists. Casey, what'd you get? You rolled 1. You rolled 2? Oh, okay. Sorry, it looked like a 1. Sorry. So 2 plus your dexterity bonus. 3. Attacker?
Oh, wow. I can.
And Tacker.
I had a 16.
16, and then did Dallin didn't give his before he ran off, right?
18.
He said 18. Okay.
It's in the chat.
Oh, right. Got to get used to that. Let's see. Okay, so he's gonna start once we get back.
So explain what's happening here. So the being at the bottom, and that's what we're engaging for.
Yes. So basically, you've got 3 cultists.
How far are they from him?
So at this point, they are about. Actually, we'll have. Whoops. This
I'll delete mine.
one-
Do you want me to delete mine? I can delete them.
Wow.
There you go.
No, it's fine. I just keep clicking this when I shouldn't be.
That's my square.
So that's you, and then
Am I prone, or did I just fall and just landed?
you're prone.
Okay.
So we've got 2 right about here that are probably about 60 feet away from him that got hit by the fire bolts and kind of hung back. And then we've got, let's see. Wow, I just keep making squares.
We got cultists. They're multiplying, and we're losing control.
And there's the injured one back here that's starting to get up and head in. But there's this one right here that's probably about 20 to 30 feet away from him. Enough for one move.
Okay, laptop lives.
Okay. Akio, it is your turn. The orange squares are cultists.
The closest one's about 15 feet away from Braum. Braum's prone at the moment.
Oh crap.
I'm the purple square.
I'll just do another firebolt.
How far are you?
Yeah, so you'll have to actually move
100
around
feet.
to this portion. So you're gonna have to abandon your post and move.
Okay.
So you'll move south.
Okay. And I can do that with this turn though, right?
Yeah, you should be able to get there this turn, and then you can peer over the edge and.
Okay.
Just-
Attack. 21.
Okay, that is a. No, I closed the page. Books. Who uses books anymore? You said. I mean, 21. Yeah, that's a hit. So go ahead and
Okay.
roll damage.
14.
All right, and that's the closest one, right?
Yes.
This firebolt does a little bit more than just suppressing fire, and you delete one of them from existence.
Yes.
And the other two cultists that hung back go, "Whew, glad we hung back." And then it is Pepper's turn.
Terrifying when you do these things while drunk. Alright, so the other ones are about, I said, 30 feet away.
Save me, Jacker! Save me!
You are, you're still prone, so I can't do anything. Can I, as a minor action, have that rope tied up in a loop so it's automatically knotted, so when he gets up, it's cinch around and then have it ready to go?
Yeah, so you take a moment and you quickly do a classic sailor's knot to get that loop, and it's almost like a noose, but it's one of those like where you would drop it down and he would put his foot in it as a foothold, and then you can pull it back up and you just kind of flop it over the edge again.
Okay. And would that be my full action there, or is that?
No, so that'll be your minor action. That'll be your minor and your move, so you can't move this turn.
Okay. So on top of that, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Sacred Flame on the one straight below him.
Okay.
There. So that's gonna be a DC 13 Dex save for him.
So you cry out for Umbriel to save your friend. And yeah, the cultist, the sacred flame comes down and slams into the cultist. Go ahead and roll damage.
12.
Yeah, and incinerates him completely. And all that is left, it just appears like there's a human outline on the ground, but it's just made out of seaweed.
Oh.
Umbrella, you have my thanks. You shall get much gold as offering this evening.
Good job, Umbrella.
Plunder.
It's
Umbrella.
Umberly, goddess of the sea and storms.
That's what I said, Umbrella.
It is Brahm's turn.
I make an awkward kind of, I don't know, thing with my hand, like I'm praying or something, because I have no idea what this god is. I look up.
Umbrella would just be like waving your fingers like tentacles.
I put fingers in front of my face. I'm like Cthulhu style. I grab onto the rope, and I want to put my foot in, and I want to say, oh, what's that Dread Pirate Roberts quote? Something cool. Insert here, and then I want to start pulling. I'm like, you know what? I want to start. I can't climb the rope. Someone's got to pull it. So I'm gonna put my foot in it, and then I'm gonna taunt them. because I have no spells. Let me think. Hold on. Can I do? I can use it as a bonus action, but I can't do anything else. I want to try and inspire somebody at the top.
Okay.
Are we within range? We're 40 feet away.
You're 40 feet. It is a 60-foot range. 60-foot range for anyone who can hear me. So as long as you're not deafened, you should be able to hear me. Whoever's going to be pulling me up next, which I'm going to assume, I believe, is going to be... yes, Lunira. I want to sing it to Lunira and be like, whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, I'm living on a prayer. Pull me up, I'll pay you, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. And then that's the end of my turn because I can't do anything else. I'm so dead.
All right, so the this cultist is finally up, and he's gonna actually move. Let's see. Move him. Move. I want you to move. Nope, not you. There we go. He's gonna move to the top of the hill, and then this one is going to move in. That's a dot. That doesn't belong there. And he's gonna make a swipe at you with his dagger. And he says, I really liked Carl. He really liked Carl. Holy crap. So that's 21 to hit. I'm assuming that does hit you. Preston.
Sorry, I was muted. I did not realize.
You're fine.
'Kay.
So 21 does hit you, yes?
Yes, my AC is 13.
Wow. He really liked Preston. Or not Preston. He hates Preston. Obviously, he really likes Carl.
Girlfriend. Carl's mine now.
7 damage.
Oh, ouch. Ouch. I am prone. I am knocked out. Unless, because, wait, did clarification, that last, when we left, that did not count as a short rest, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so yes, I am down, because I had 6 hit points. I am now 0 hit points.
Okay, let's go ahead and...
Can my foot be stuck in the rung still so she can pull me up?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and have you roll a d20. This is basically a luck check.
Woo!
So you won't add anything to it.
Come on. Oh!
Are you kidding?
Dang it!
Knife goes through the rope before it gets to you.
Thunk.
Cutting the end off and dropping you to the ground.
I'm a sack of potatoes. I'm a sack of potatoes. And just before I pass out, can I be like, Rosebud, and then pass out?
Sure. And then it is Lunira's turn. Lunira, your friend just... Or your companion. I don't know if he's a friend yet. I mean, who knows? But he just dropped to the ground. He's unconscious. There's a cultist with a knife over him. What do you do?
Like, go down mine?
Yours get cut?
Just the bottom.
I suppose I could.
Well,
climb
actually, that's
down.
not a bad idea. I mean, you could tie up yours, and then we could get both of them set up.
Okay, so
could
take a
laugh at
minor
him.
action to tie a knot. Okay, it's just a minor action. You just do it. You got a minor action. You did it. It's just done. You did it.
Got your interaction.
Like pulling out a weapon is a minor action. Yeah, it's a little more extensive than just twitching your nose.
About blinking.
No, that's a free action. We'll talk about these actions later.
It's all gravy.
So then connect the ropes, and then I decide to descend down to my friend companion. I'm not sure what he is yet either.
Okay, so it's probably gonna take your full turn just to get down there, just because you do have to like secure it and everything, and then just rappel down. But you do. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, the A-Team music plays in the background for you. Yeah. And you hit the bottom, and you just plant 1 foot on either side of Rom, and the cultist just kind of like looks up, and he just sees this devil just descended from the
Oh,
devil.
tiefling. I know I shouldn't have gone to those many taverns.
Accio, it is your turn.
There's still a guy down there, right?
There's 2 of them, yeah.
There's one that isn't quite up the hill, and then there's the one that Lunira is standing over right now.
And that back one is hurt from my crossbow before.
Okay. The closest one. I'm just gonna stick with my guns and go with another fireball attack. Firebolt.
Alrighty. Are you going for the closest one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
17.
Nice, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wondering how much easier would have been to go through the tunnel.
I'm starting to think that myself.
Sorry, how much damage?
14.
14. Yeah, so this cultist looks up, sees the face of a literal half devil, thinks it's terrifying, and then he gets incinerated completely. So the last thing he sees before he dies is a devil, and probably the first thing he sees after he dies. We don't really know.
All right.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, next, Tacker, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna do one more Sacred Flame on that last one there. So
Okay.
another DC 13 save. Dexterity.
That's the explosion.
All right, he makes his save.
Oh, nope, no explosion.
Alright, at this point I'm just gonna be ready to pull that rope.
Okay. Brom, it is your turn. Make me a death save, please.
Okay, that's a d20, right?
Yep.
And 1 second.
10 and above is a good. Anything below.
And charisma, saving throws, intelligence, wisdom. None of those. This is not charisma, intelligence, or wisdom, right? Saving throw.
Yep.
Okay, so no modifiers.
Okay, you are good for this turn.
I'm not dead. I
This
feel
is
happy.
The last cultist, and he is, so he kind of dives out of the way of your flame, and he goes, "Your water god is no match for mine." And he raises his hand up, and he does this little like all of his fingers are outstretched to look like 5 different heads pointing at you, and he is also going to be casting Sacred Flame at Tacker. So go ahead and make me a save, dexterity.
16?
That is enough. Yes, you can dodge out of the way.
Alright. Do a little
As this 5-colored fire just kind of bursts forth from nowhere, but you're able to dodge out of the way of it. Okay, Lunira, it is your turn.
Is it possible for me to throw one of my maces toward the
Yes!
only one of the other
He's gonna die.
Yeah. Hold on real quick. There's one other cultist. What about the kobolds?
they're fine.
They
We were distracted by a light stick for a while.
That's true. You left the light stick there, Accio.
They're fine.
they're all looking at it, thinking he's still there. But you can tell that if you're there too much longer, they will start moving over. A few of them are already starting to kind of like, wait a minute, where'd the guy go? Where'd that jackass go? So you can attack this cultist if you want, or you can haul your friend up this turn. You obviously wouldn't be able to get far enough away to actually attack in melee. You could probably use one of your throwing axes. I would say your mace is going to be a pretty poor choice.
Thor's hammer. How is that a
You're going to lose the mace.
For the All-Father.
You know, I have legs. I can go walk over and pick it up. Unless I tie a rope to it. Ooh, I'm gonna cut a piece of my rope
I love it. I love it.
So you actually okay? I'm going to allow this, but you're gonna cut a piece of Tacker's rope because yours is tied around you. So if you cut a piece, you're basically cutting your lifeline. There. So you can cut a piece of Tacker's off and use it. Oh my gosh, Tacker. She calls up to you to loosen your entire rope.
What are you doing with my rope?
I have a plan. Just give me the rope.
Okay. I undo the knot.
It's a good
So
plan.
The drunken plan.
those seem to be the best kind for this party so far. So you take the end of the mace and you tie this rope around it. Go ahead and just give me a sleight of hand check.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, so it's a d20 and then you add your sleight of hand bonus.
Right.
Or-
Oh, come on. Sleight of hand. It's a 7.
Okay. You think you got the knot fine.
I got it fine, yeah.
So go ahead and roll me your attack. This is going to be with an improvised ranged weapon, so you got disadvantage on it.
It's gonna work, guys. It's gonna work. Yeah.
Don't forget. Don't forget. You have inspiration. Don't forget.
And then add
Feel
your, just add your,
I need a calculator.
you'll add your dex bonus, Casey.
So to that one.
Yes. And it's just your dex. 15 total. That's going to hit. So go ahead and roll
Thunk.
damage as you hurl.
Please. I told you. 7.
Okay, that's enough to you crack him in the head and he falls over unconscious. Now roll me an acrobatics check really quick. You're trying to snatch the other end of the rope because you forgot to tie that part off.
Oh, shit.
Oh crap.
And then you add your acrobatics.
Is it athletics?
No, there should be one called acrobatics.
And dexterity modifier.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's probably just dex modifier. Unless you're proficient.
Nope, it's at the top. I need to rate alphabetical. Anyway, it's a 11.
11? Okay. You do manage to grab the other end of the rope and stop it. Okay, and then that, yeah, so you can go ahead and climb back up with Brahm in one arm and your mace pulling behind you in the other. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a quick athletics check just to make sure you don't fall.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
Oh, no.
We're all gonna die.
So that's an actual 1.
Critical fail.
So,
We're never getting up this far.
I'll give you a choice. You can fall and shield him with your body, or you can accidentally let him go. At, we'll say about 20 feet up, so he's gonna take more damage. But you'll be able to hang on.
Hold in.
Okay, so you're climbing up and your foot slips and you kind of do one of those things where your foot slips and your head goes forward and smacks into the wall, and then you fall to the ground. And we'll get back to what happens next turn. Hakio, the other kobolds, these other 6 kobolds are now moving towards this other side, going, "I heard a thump."
Hey, Dad. Mom,
Crap.
is it past my bedtime?
I don't know. I just put random numbers down. I don't know how many there were.
Well, Mom never said it's past my bedtime.
Have
So-
anything I can do here, so I'm just gonna move. Is
So
the
you-
rope still around Brahm?
It's actually around Lunira at this point, and she's holding.
Hey,
Braum.
Dad.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go to the.
I forgot to roll damage. Hang on, I gotta roll falling damage for you. I need a D10 actually. You could find me one.
0 on it, right?
Yes. Thank you. You take 1 damage.
Woohoo!
So lucky there.
Lucky.
Yeah. So she's just
Daddy,
on the ground.
why
She's got the
is
rope around
this
her,
on
and
there and
Brom is
there?
basically laying on top of her, unconscious.
I'm gonna move to the rope to
I think you disconnected.
attempt
Did I
to
disconnect?
pull them up.
Oh, here.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
See.
I can't hear anybody else.
Why can't you hear me?
Today's a
Try again.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. It's still
Can you hear us
loving me.
now?
Yes, I can hear you now. So
Okay.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna move to the rope and attempt to try and pull them up.
Can
Okay.
I help him?
Yeah, I'll let you do an aiding action. So you can go ahead, roll me an athletic check, KT first, and then we'll see if that assists Akio. Okay, yeah. So Akio, you'll get advantage on this. So roll and use the higher result.
Okay, good, because I don't have a modifier for strength.
You also actually the yeah. So you try and you brace your feet and you try and pull, but you lose your footing and kind of just.
Wait,
stumble.
advantage.
Oh yeah, roll again. Sorry, advantage.
Team.
You got 4! Freaking!
Nice. Okay,
Okay.
much better.
Oh,
All right. You guys are finally able to pull Prom and Lunera up over the wall as the kobolds come around and they just start dragging the bodies of their cultists, such as they are, away.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
Cool.
on our knocked out friend here.
Wonderful.
Dad?
Okay, don't lose them. Where's my other dice? Where's the other ones? Pick them up.
Plus spellcasting.
Where's the other one? Just one more.
All right. You heal for 10.
Sweet. So I am full health, and I wake up and
Carl, where are you, Carl? Are you okay, Carl? Carl!
oh, where? Oh, sorry, guys.
I already forgot. What was the purpose of getting Carl? I got caught up in everything.
Like the true drunkard you are.
We need him to interrogate. So we can finally
Oh, that's right.
Right. So you do have Carl now, and do you guys slap him awake?
I take a drink first. I mean,
Okay.
That was an ordeal.
I think we need to tie him up before we go any further. Just in case.
No, you didn't tie him up yet. All your rope was put into throwing maces and just barely. Thank you very much.
It works, right?
Not funny, Dad.
So you can take the rest of Attacker's
Shh.
rope and tie him up.
Oh wait, disguise kit. Okay, so my entertainer's pack does have a disguise kit inside of it. Is that something that's consumable? It says I have a backpack, bedroll, 2 costumes, 5 candles, 5 days of rations, a water skin, and a disguise kit.
Yeah, so your disguise kit is basically a whenever you get to town,
I can use it. Okay,
yeah,
I want
you,
to.
can, you refill it. Sorry.
Can I disguise myself as one of the cultists?
Let's see. Yeah, you have some purple silk in there, and yeah, you can go ahead and disguise yourself while
'Kay.
everybody's waiting.
Okay, I want to
Are you
disguise
gonna
myself.
Interrogate him on the wall, or are you guys gonna find a secluded place?
I don't want anybody else to know what he says.
Sounds
I think we should get the information first and then give it to everybody else.
Okay. And I want to walk over to Lunera and say, thank you for your help. Can I borrow your rope?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and then I want to ask her to bind me as just the same as Carl.
I can do no problem. And of course, I take my minor action.
We're out of combat now.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I do a duplicate
Okay.
tying up.
Okay. Alrighty, so you tie Brahm up, It's a very nice job, Brom. She does really good with it.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, can I want to ask the guys what do you guys think? I mean, if they take the two of us, stick us in a dark room, and I'll say that we've been captured, maybe I can get information out of him. No, you heard him. As soon as he's hurt, he knows he's been charmed. Freak. He's gonna know it's me.
You can your disguise check. So.
I'll do minor
Okay, so another minor illusion on Braun to change his voice.
Yeah.
Again.
Sounds good.
Can change. It can be anybody's voice, someone else's voice, a lion roar, whatever. So.
Now this is simply unacceptable.
The friend that downstairs, Carl. Dang it, I didn't get his name. I don't know his name because they'll be like, "Hey, so and so." I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's me."
All right, so you guys find a secluded place to take this cultist and Brom. Yeah, basically the broom closet. 7 minutes in heaven with Brom.
Yes.
And you put them both in there. Akio, you cast your minor illusion. Now, what type of voice do you want Preston to do with your minor illusion?
Oh, this is so fun. He's gonna have a sexy female voice to try and charm him into giving information.
It's okay, Carl. You're here with me now.
Yeah, okay,
It's okay.
So you guys close the door up. Dallin, I'm assuming you stay within 30 feet.
Yes, of course.
Perfect. Yes, please. It's dark. You can't see. It's not your nose, I feel, or you're just excited to see me.
So, Brom, you kind of sit there for a bit, and then you kind of kick him a few times to try and get him awake.
Hey, Carl, it's me.
Brom, is that you?
Yes, it's me. it's me. We've been captured.
You got captured too, Mom?
Yes.
Was it that kobold bastard?
Yeah. I never did think he was a very nice fellow.
Go ahead and roll me a deception check. I'm waking up more now.
Okay. Let's see. Deception +2.
Carl, are you listening to me? Are you there, Carl? Carl, I can't see. Oh, my eyes are closed. I'm sorry. Carl, I can't remember why we're here.
So you got 12.
Yes, I got 12.
The cultist crit. And he goes, "Hey, wait a minute. You're not my mom. My mom's not here."
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a different Carl.
Are they talking? I can't.
Can you hear? Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now. Can you hear, did you hear all of that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I said,
Sorry, I thought you were a different Carl. My bad. I can't. Do you got captured too? What were we doing before we were getting captured? I think I might have amnesia.
Give me one more deception roll.
dang it.
You have disadvantage on this roll because he already doesn't believe you.
I need.
Oh, so the modifier, that modifier stays, but it's the lower of the two, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Modifier stays
19.
lower than two.
Nice.
Coming.
He kind of shakes his head a little bit like he can't really get it clear, and he goes, "We're gathering loot for Tiamat."
Oh, that's right. That's right. No, where are we supposed to take it? I don't remember.
To the encampment.
The encampment. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And was there any like special words I need to tell someone when I get there so they don't kill me?
I'm sorry, my head really hurts.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
You sound really like my mom, but I know you're not.
That's okay. Never mind that, Carl. We've been friends for a long time. I don't know if you remember.
No, I don't. I really don't have that many friends. They all think I'm kind of an idiot, except for this one guy. He really liked me. Probably a bit too much, but you know, who am I to judge?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Carl, you might want to talk to someone about that. But right now, which direction is it that we need to go to the encampment?
It's. That is a good question. Let me find out. Just a moment. Carl's brain is thinking.
Tick, 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 tick.
Southeast. Southeast. It's southeast.
Oh, perfect.
That was what I remember.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Now, I need to tell you...
Before you can get any other words out, you all hear a deafening roar. And those of you on the wall, if anybody is still on the wall, or actually those of you on the ground, look up and you all see the blue dragon barreling towards the keep. And it lets out another ear-splitting roar. And we will end the game there today.
Until next time, Carl. We shall meet again. Dang it! He saw through my mother disguise. I guess it'd be
Yeah,
kind
who
of
knew
weird.
that cultists don't bring their mothers to work? Like, that's just...
I was thinking maybe
This is a family affair.
It's a family cult.
like
You know?
Carl was maybe his best friend growing up in the cult.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right, well, yeah. Thanks, guys.
So when
Good
are we
games.
gonna go next?
Labor Day is technically the next one if we wanted to do every other week. I don't know what the plan is. We can kind of talk about it for sure.
Sounds good.
Whatever your availability, I'm free every week or something.
Yep. I'm good whenever. Just say when.
Cool. I'll go ahead and plan it out, and then I'll post it on Roll D20 and on the chat and let you guys know. If
Sounds
we're
good.
gonna do next week or